wait to get to the Mordecai and Rigby episode. It's gonna be so good.
Mordecai and Rigby. episode.
Oh my, dude, did you see the tweet of him saying "fuck Mordecai and Rigby"?
Did
Honestly, that was
wait,
funny.
did Billy
That was
Mitchell
funny.
really tweet that?
He did that. He did
Yeah.
that.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
I honestly,
That's
I
funny.
think at that point you might as well just like embrace it. Like
You know the funny
Yeah,
part
no,
is
it's
when
like
I used to watch that episode, I almost thought like, who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah, no,
And
I
then,
didn't.
and then like, years later, now I know.
Yeah, no, now I do, and it's like,
He's the dude from
that's,
Pixels.
And you know what's funnier? They couldn't do blood, so they deliberately made it white because they couldn't make the blood red.
who's coming? If you're coming right now, let me see it.
They could have
show
made
me.
it Korean, but like
He who is
white
coming.
would have been funny. White was.
I guess I have a gift to respond to that. Let me go find it. There you go.
Is it? Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go.
Billy
There you go.
Mitchell exploding.
Yeah, that's what was fun. Honestly, at that point, like, you might as well just, like, recognize that it's just a really silly situation. And pretend you have this fake beat with them. That's just cute. I respect that.
Oh, it's
Quake
Quake,
No,
Quake
it's the toilet.
Quake toilet.
This map.
I'm inside the
toilet.
fucking tank. Fuck you guys.
Oh, you're stuck in the tank.
Oops, all septic.
Oops, all sec.
Somebody did a fucking upper decker. The poop floating around in the tank.
There are no doors.
Amber
in this
Heard?
place.
Question mark.
There are no doors in this bathroom. It's like that.
Yeah, no,
It's
you have
not
to.
a
You have
bocce.
to. It's a prison bathroom. You serve your time on the toilet on the John.
Your mom is a prison bathroom.
I thought there was a hole in this area that you swim down into the main area.
There's
yeah.
a little tiny grate. I'm guessing there's a.
Who?
Doing your mom. Tenda, doing your mom. Oh, the lights would actually. That actually works.
That's
That's
funny.
cool.
I don't think anyone ever tried that before. I didn't know that was a thing.
Well, it's a random object in the big white ball, so it's a thing.
Yeah.
Might as well shoot it. $99.
42-inch LCD TV, $49. I don't know the rest of the song. I know.
It's like. So glad you've actually found the CD. Hard to find good albums. Like used stores.
Oh.
I still need to find Demon Days on CD.
Uh-huh.
Cement days. Oh!
Hey yo,
Semen
Brass.
days.
Is that a custom skin I see, bro? Cool.
Yes. Probably one of my first male OC characters.
Yeah, because your girl has like a hyper buff like break would be a bit weird.
The similarities to Akage is funny. I might as well just make it like the OC, like Akage's brother.
Oh fuck.
Hokage.
At that
I
point,
imagine
what,
if I had to do it, it'd be like make it an exoskeleton or something.
Brian? At what point is that just the like the thing that one episode from Futurama where they switched the I'm trying to think. You know what I'm talking about though,
Ow!
right?
I don't think I have not watched Futurama, so I wouldn't know either.
I don't know too well in depth about it. Only watched it when I was young, when it was on Adult Swim.
Yeah, I think it's one of the Comedy Central episodes. It's a very weird episode.
Cockmedy syndrome.
Actually, let's take a closer look at the skin. Where the fuck you are?
Behind you.
Nice try.
Ah ha ha.
So yeah, did you know you can turn on the lights in this map?
Yeah, no, we figured that out.
Hello, Batman.
No, fuck.
So I know the water is opaque for me, but you can set it to translucent.
It depends on the source port, probably.
Yeah, I'm using FTE, so that's like the most advanced of them all.
I used to
guess
play
that
on
is-
FTEQW, but I kind of stopped because it was like just jank. I ended up just going back to AZ Quake through a port. Because I might as well just stick to it until like Iron Will QuakeWorld comes out, if it will ever.
I mean, nobody even promised that it would, or even said that would happen.
If it will ever
If somebody
happen at
makes an
all.
equivalent, is what you mean.
Yes.
Well, yes, I.
Closest I'll probably get to it is probably GL QuakeWorld or Old Chocolate GL QuakeWorld, but whenever that will happen is I don't know.
I know, but you know.
That would be great if it does.
And Quake exists, but
Quake is just more of a package that.
Yeah,
features
and
Easy
Quake is just easy Quake with like a really shitty HD mod on top of it.
Yeah.
Which is why you should
I
just
don't
download
like,
somebody's
I don't like them
configuration
because they
file.
look ugly on FTE, you know, lets me use the chunky graphics.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought in Quake always looked ugly.
Yeah, I don't know why they package it like that.
Circle particles are a mistake.
Oh, yeah.
They're fine.
They're
in,
okay, I
like,
guess.
They're fine in like, you know.
Like that displays like the pros use.
In a world that is polygonal and blocky and pixelated.
Yeah, I mean this game looks best in software because it was made for it.
Well, I guess you can
Ow.
Your mom looks good in software rendering. And that's a compliment, bitch.
I guess the pro players.
Me when my mom is vertex animated.
Crazy. Ouch. Wow.
How?
Games are like new source code.
No, that is
That was
vanilla
like
Quake World.
Yeah, it's a QuakeWorld feature.
Yeah.
Introduced in
Yes.
Yes.
There's even there's commands for it too. You can set your skin in the console. You can also, if you type skins, it'll download any skins that any, you know,
So you tell
player
me
in the
that,
server
Tell me
is
what
using.
World had skins, but Hexen World did not.
I don't know if Hexen World did or not.
I'm assuming it didn't because of the fact that you're playing as classes and not just a standard ranger like you would in Quake.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably the case unless they figured out, like, you know,
They did.
They have, like-
I would have known otherwise.
because you play Hexen World a lot.
Pretty much.
Who the fuck you playing with? I didn't know people did it outside the, like, you know, rare time that we do it here.
We have a group of dedicated players and we play every Saturday.
Oh. Is it just Hexen 2 or is there more?
Well, Friday evenings for the Yankees is Hexen World, and it's depending on the mood and how many people we go, but it's different game modes, and Saturday evenings are Heretic 2.
Yeah, I figured. You know, speaking of Hexen World mods, did you guys ever do Siege?
Hell yeah, we actually did it
Another
a few
small
hours ago.
crack.
That's pretty cool. I've known about Siege. I've never played it because I was under the impression that you need a lot of players to make that play well.
4 is enough.
Really, I thought it was more of like a big team-based thing like Team Fortress.
I mean, the more the merrier, but 4 is, you know...
I mean, I'd definitely not count on doing a future, like, Quake Team Fortress event anytime soon.
Yeah, no.
Wait, Team
bad.
Fortress
They
was
should
good.
they should have made a deal. Like id and Night Dive should have made a deal with Valve to like you know,
That shit would have been so cool.
yeah, to have like Quake Team Fortress as part of the remaster.
Yeah, that would have been sick.
You know,
That would've
maybe
been
they should do
sick.
that for this year for QuakeCon.
I'd be surprised if they even fucking say the word Quake at QuakeCon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
remember
no,
when,
to be
remember when they
Doom
remember when they called it DoomCon?
Oh god, yeah.
Bethesda Con.
That didn't go well.
Or like
They also
I'm gonna
acknowledged-
yeah no that's
Might as well call it King Kong.
KeenCon.
And the fact they tried to do a Commander Keen game and it was a mobile disaster.
Yeah, nobody
Well,
was a
they-
fan of the art style. I
Even
wasn't.
Elsinore
This
was not a
is the
fan.
Keenster Sir.
Yeah,
in
yeah, no,
2026.
like the thing is the art style was just I didn't really I was
It's
indifferent.
ass.
Yeah, I was indifferent to it mostly. I mean, I don't know why they did the dope fish like that. It's weird.
Oh,
Yeah, no, the art style's
The,
just
the
ass.
main problem is that it was a mobile game, and it was designed around that, and that's stupid.
Did they
You know
not
what-
take
Would
note
it be
from
funny
Blizzard?
if QuakeCon 2026 reveals the next remaster ended up being like Wolfenstein 3D or Hover Tank?
Hover Tank would be fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
It's like how do you remaster that game? Are you really gonna go all the effort into porting the whole fucking thing into the Kex engine?
Real question, how do you remaster
Apparently.
fucking Wolf?
What happened? I was AFK for a while.
You just remake Wolfenstein 3D and Doom. That's it.
And I'm pretty sure the modding's probably gonna be like more adjacent to EC Wolf or something like that.
Probably, I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, EC Wolf
Maybe
is
they'd get the
Way to mod
EC
the
Wolf
game.
guy on it.
probably.
To be fair though, EC Wolf practically remasters the game. I
I
guess.
mean, it's Wolfenstein's a pretty easy game to remaster. I feel
Oh
like.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's a cakewalk.
what did you say, Brian? Oh,
It's more, yeah, it's more of a way more of a cakewalk than say, more, remastering Rise of the Triad.
yeah, because it's like it's a very simple game. It doesn't have all the loose ends and bells and whistles that has. The thing you can do. I mean, it's you have your PC level set. You have Spear of Destiny. You have the expansions. You have the 4, 5, 6.
Already know his heart, bitch.
Well, that's already has
I mean,
that.
Sunday.
That already basically has a remaster in its official distribution because it comes with it uses EC I think. But what else? I mean, you have like all the PC level packs. Though I don't think they can have the Spear of Destiny level packs because of rights
Gen.
issues. Yeah, Form Gen rights issues and some bullshit like that. Like, who the fuck owns Form Gen?
I was about to say, who the fuck owns a company from like 30-something years ago?
That doesn't do
Rights to,
anything.
like, a little bit of
Like, who
bullshit.
owns them?
They were more of a publishing company too, on top of that.
Yeah, no, who owns them?
Figured it out.
Well, I think that's because that was the older version. So like, if you bought EC Wolf or bought Wolf 3D before they removed the Spear of Destiny mission packs, then
Your mom
then
is
you
a
still
spear
own them.
mission pack.
I was gonna
But,
say the GOG version sells the Wolfenstein mission pack separately, and they're both on there. GOG sells the mission packs separately, and they're both on there.
Oh, if they're still being sold, then I don't know why it would be difficult to include them in a remaster, right?
Okay, then I
That's what I'm saying.
don't remember why I thought, because it's like, I think it was something like, oh, you know what? I think it was probably something along the lines of like the Wolfenstein 3D, the package for that on GOG that comes with Spear of Destiny, but it doesn't come with the Spear of Destiny mission packs. But if you buy Spear of Destiny, that will come with those mission packs. So it's kind of confusing.
Yeah.
But anyway, my point is, you have all the PC levels, Wolf, Spear, mission packs, but you also have, like, I don't know, did the console version, did the console versions have exclusive levels?
I don't know. I mean, I know the Mac version has their own, like, interesting set of levels called the Second Encounter.
Okay.
The third encounter release of Wolfenstein for the Mac just includes the PC to Mac converted, well, the PC levels. Then you have the second encounter, which is the whole thing. So I imagine that would probably do.
Yeah. So the
remaster.
So the Mac levels, an option to toggle between the PC and Mac graphics. Some of the extra weapons from the. Let's see, what was it? The SNES version, 3DO. I don't remember which.
3DO version is basically just a Mac version of Wolfenstein 3D, but on console.
Okay. So then the SNES version, because that what was that? A flamethrower?
Super Nintendo version. The only difference, same as Mac, but the only difference is the Rottweilers were replaced with mutant rats.
Okay. Well, there you go. You have an option for that.
So basically, those are just Mac family ports.
But I know that there's some enhanced port of Wolf 3D that adds an extra weapons compared to the base game, compared to the PC game.
That would come from the Mac family version of Wolfenstein 3D, where
Okay,
it comes with a flamethrower and a rocket launcher.
Okay, yeah. Then you have options for those, and then. I don't know. I mean, it's like Descent. Like all the stuff to have for, like, you know, extra enhanced content is there.
Right.
But it all needs to be optional, and you need to be able to, you know, play the game in its original form if you want to.
So I imagine if Descent got a remaster, it'd just be the same similar package as like Doom plus Doom 2, where you got Descent, Descent 2, Vertigo missions,
maybe
Levels of the World.
I honestly don't know what the right situation on Levels of the World or the.
It's more of a compilation at that point.
Yeah, and it's like those were that might be kind of a maximum Doom situation.
Yeah, unfortunately, it would probably require some, you know, sorting out. Like, let's go look through Levels of the World and see which one we need to keep and which one we need to throw away.
I'm not even talking about quality of life. I'm talking about rights.
Well, yeah, that too. What's weird too is that wasn't Master Levels of Doom 2 kind of like a compilation as well?
Well, Master Levels. Master Levels was like 20 curated maps. Levels of the World was like 100.
It was a contest too on top of it.
Yeah, that was a contest, whereas, yeah, the Master Levels, that was like, you know, that was not a contest. That was like, you know, people at id, partners of id, you know, and like very prominent people in the community, like John Anderson and at the time Tim Willits.
The band, yes.
I was gonna say, they did a remaster for id catalog games, even though this is, would probably be just Wolfenstein, not Wolfenstein Castle, like the original, since they do technically
the Muse software game for the Apple II.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even know. I don't know what the rights to that would look like. And honestly,
I thought they just straight up got the rights.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. They did buy the rights.
I remember about the rights, and they were chill as fuck with Silas Warner or whoever the fuck it was when they met.
Yeah, it was Silas Warner. Yeah,
dude, that would be so funny if they remastered that.
They could totally do. I mean, that would be funny. I think they should just like have the originals in a Mac, like a Apple II emulator, like run, like on GOG.
It'll be funny though, with the Wolfenstein remaster, they probably should include Wolfstone as a bonus.
That would be really cool, like a unlockable Easter egg. After you beat all the levels, you get to unlock Wolfstone from the what was that? The New Order. That was.
It was either the New Order or the Old
New
Order. It might be
Colossus.
assigned to. Yeah, New Colossus, I believe.
Yeah, you know, I think it is. I think you're right. It might be New Colossus. Oh no, that's right. In the New Order, the thing, the Wolf 3D Easter egg was you sleep in a bed and you have a nightmare about Wolf 3D.
Alright, you're playing the first level.
Yeah, you play the first level and you have like, you know, the HD Blazkowicz view model, and it's really fucking funny looking.
Oh yeah, now speaking of weird flashbacks, fucking that new Doom Dark
Yeah,
Age.
Doom the Dark Age. Yeah, I saw that and I was thinking, we're really doing a nostalgia Hail Mary, aren't
We're gonna see a child burned alive. Let's go.
we? Child burned alive.
Probably from
There's a little girl in
Doom
the
Slayer's
trailer.
family.
He-Man burned alive.
He-Man!
Bro, Doom Guy is made of blank slate on purpose. He's you know, let the player use their fucking imagination.
Oh yeah. Well, I can safely say in Doom you're playing as a Kage Megane.
I mean, like, you are essentially you know, it's a blank slate in the same way that, you know, when you play, you know, when you're playing Battlefield multiplayer, your character is a blank slate. You're a nobody. You're just some boots on the ground soldier.
Yeah, some random ass Marine working at UAC and the shit went
I
south.
think there's a difference though between like a blank slate, like a generic soldier, like Battlefield or whatever the fuck. This fucker who you're giving lore and a backstory.
Well, no, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about the multiplayer, not the single player. Because it's like the multiplayer is kind of just like, you know, you're just some fucking guy. You're just some schmuck who decided to enlist.
Is it more
Oh.
The Deathmatch Club.
For Quake?
I was gonna say though. How did I go on, my guy? I don't think anyone was
I guess
saying
when it comes to like,
anything. Never mind. Go ahead.
House of
y'all
Pixels.
got any more of them pixels? Sadly not. You can blame fucking Discord for eating my processor, and I had to use an alternative to like. Yeah, I had to use an alternative to Discord to get rid of that, but they don't fucking give me like webcam-based screen sharing.
Yeah, you got that Air 2012 filter, like that eggplant webcam filter.
Unfortunately.
Guys, there was a period where
Oh, yeah.
Eggplant's camera and his like live streams would not work on my end for whatever reason. It's
I just think Discord don't know how to work for shit, so they just.
Yeah.
I mean,
got
hey,
played
it's better than Skype screen share from back in the day. I'll give it that.
Yeah, at least I'll give it that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like,
Fuck. Okay.
Heck, if I probably took the time to set this up, I'd rather just go use Smart EMP and just tell people to go load this in their media player or some dumb shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. Does my screen share look okay?
Because yours is an actual screen share, not a web.
Oh yeah, not a webcam.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it looks
Remind me
decent.
again why.
On why I'm getting these issues.
Actually, you know what you could do? You could do something along the lines of like, you know, you make a screen projector, you set that projector to full screen on like a second monitor or something.
Oh yeah, that's something I've done actually. I think the problem here is that, like, I remember there was a weird bug where taskbar would not go away for some weird reason.
That is weird. I've never had that problem.
Yeah, I mean, worst case scenario, I'm thinking about like probably gonna have to like. Well, the idea now is that the reason why I have not used my retro computers as much is because I'm trying to see about dusting out that VGA splitter just to get some better latency. Because I'm starting to notice that maybe I need raw latency, not fucking projector. Type
Yeah, no, projector. I mean, the ideal is the projector is for the viewers, not for the person playing.
I mean, it's even worse when you're using a USB capture card, but even then, I kind of want to find a actual splitter that... Or just try to troubleshoot why the fuck 3D effects games on a Voodoo 2 are just having visual bugs when I'm using a splitter. Which is bizarre.
I guess I don't know. What splitter do you have? Do you have the one that that Kuji recommended, or what?
I have the one that Kuji recommended, and there's also another one that's also carries power too. Like, I think what I was trying to go for is like there's a 500 megahertz VGA splitter.
I don't know what difference the clock speeds make.
It probably carries more power.
I mean, I think the only issue I've had with the splitter that Kuji recommended was that that you know on the capture output there is like a bit of visual noise sometimes.
Yeah, I think it has some like
noise. But it's like
basically like the way I describe it is like when I run a game like a 3D effects game, it'd create this like think of it like flickering on portions of the screen, like white flicker, you know, visual effects all over the screen. That's
you know, maybe it's I don't know if it has to do with like let's see. Because it's like it's a Voodoo 2 and you have to like you know
yeah, it's like you have to use one of those like pass-through cables so it passes from the 2D card to the 3D accelerator, and maybe something might be doing something fucky on top of that with the capture.
It might be.
It's what
although yeah, I don't know.
Ow!
Love that song.
But yeah, that's probably why I've not touched my retro computers as much, and that's probably why I did my Quake playthrough originally meant for Pentium MMX, but ended up using Iron Whale.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to wait until I can finally get to the storage unit because no one's like got enough energy to drive me there, so I can go get that out.
I will say Discord does seem really unoptimized with their with their code. Like it seems very power demanding for no reason.
I mean it's
Electron.
I mean yeah, it's Electron. It's a you know
Garbage.
I mean yeah.
It's just hard garbage.
I mean, admittedly, it could be worse. I mean, at least it's not like most like most AAA games these days.
Yeah, because
but
like,
it does chew up more memory.
Oh yeah, the infamous Google Chrome ate all my RAM.
Yeah, no,
RAM.
It's just because it's like it's the same problem again.
Yeah.
This time it's
eating up the RAM.
Yeah, this time it's over targeting my fucking processor.
Yeah, and it's like I could be playing Resident Evil 4 and then all of a sudden my connection disconnects from Discord, which has happened multiple times actually.
I mean, personally, I've never really had any performance issues relating to Discord. Somehow, but
worst case scenario myself was like I might as well like invest in a. So what I thought to myself is it may still involve dual PC, but I'm probably gonna have one PC doing both the VTuber streaming, recording, while having my main do most of the stuff with gaming.
Vintage, yeah. So like I'm guessing you would have like a vintage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the ideal setup for that. I mean that's what I've been hearing.
Right, because shit's just so unoptimized and demanding that. Yeah.
Because I mean, it's like I think you know you need a lot of headroom with like stream with a VTuber model with a bunch of extra Twitch shit.
Right.
Custom TV type streaming.
And you would need a capture card like what Rift has, I would presume.
I would have to go grab myself, like... Actually, I might have my capture card, but the problem is, like...
He just needs a better setup with it.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, then the other problem is trying to do that combined with the retro computing stuff, too. So that would require me to get myself a card that can take 2 inputs. And I think I got insanely lucky with my data path, because finding more of those, I've double-checked, has gone up a bit price.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, you're just better off, like, spending more of that money on something like an open source scanner, like OSSC, and then grabbing a cheapo HDMI capture device, even though it's not the greatest, but it just gets you by at that point.
I mean, I use HDMI capture. Well, mine is HDMI capture.
Oh god.
It's a cam link. It's HDMI to USB, and that HDMI goes to the Geffen VGA scaler thing. And that seems to work just fine.
Apparently buying a Geffen is also a bit tricky, because you may...
Yeah, you need to get the right one.
Yeah, it's a tricky part where you buy one and then it won't accept the resolutions, or it does, but it scales incorrectly. I mean, you buy one that does.
Yeah. Yeah, no, the one that I got, I forgot the model name, but that thread that we both follow on Bogon's.
Oh yeah, VGA capture.
Yeah. That should.
I mean, eventually I might try to like ditch my like data path setup eventually. Probably for compatibility reasons. And maybe that'll probably make me feel a bit better if I wanted to attempt doing this whole like, oh, dual boot with Windows and Linux and shit. Because that's one of the big things that's held me back on Linux, is apparently, well, not just the VTuber things. Thankfully, there are workarounds I've found out, but I've never tried it myself. But I couldn't try it myself because, A, I'm now dealing with a worse problem involving the capture card. Those fucking kernel modules you have to compile to even get it to work at all.
Yeah, no, that's
unbearable.
Yeah, no, it's just Linux is not good for content creation. Full stop.
I mean, even for a better alternative to Windows for content creation, I think Mac would be better off too.
I mean, as far as content creation goes, Mac is the best because that's really the demographic that Mac is kind of marketed towards is creative professionals. Photographers, film editors, artists, etc. Like that's
in order for me to work out with that kind of stuff, I'd probably have to go buy the most entry-level like Mac Mini available.
Yeah.
And that's probably gonna take some time, like maybe several months.
And even then, I don't think. And even then, it's like what you're using it for isn't really gonna work because you're using it for gaming.
Right.
Because
it's like pure content creation, Mac's probably where it's at. But
yeah.
Both Windows is the way to go.
Ow.
So on top of that, dude, if your mouse dies, you're practically going to be despected.
Wait, what?
What's the Quake?
Well, I mean, Quake has its own tech base. I mean, that's like the first level of every episode we'll get in the. Earth base. I don't know.
Bravado.
I mean, yeah, the name of the last map was Bravado, yes.
Okay.
But the theme equivalent, I think it's just called like Earth Base or Earth Tech Base, or something.
Brown base.
Brown.
The base that is brown.
Brown.
Brown base.
Brown.
It's like 5 or 6 texture packs. Texture was that Quake uses maps for the original map. One of them per map.
Okay.
Why is the obituary for the thunderbolt like that?
Getting shafted.
Because it fires a shaft of lightning.
It's
And
also
that's-
funny and vulgar.
Or the fact that apparently when I, kill someone with a grenade launcher, it just ate my pineapple. Apparently.
Because traditional old school grenades look like pineapples.
No.
How very homoerotic those obituaries are.
Then you got
Who
Road the
made
Rocket.
Speech drop the soap. Surprised no one's used that.
Definitely a missed opportunity for Quake 2 to have that kind of line for the railgun.
Well, they didn't have Romero anymore, so the sauce was gone.
Nope.
There's a tiny bit of
If
sauce
Romero
left
was
with
still
the
with
leftovers.
this, that would have
Quake,
been possible.
I mean, Quake 2 was really more just, I mean, it was more, it's software by the numbers, as opposed to it's software at its best.
Wow. Doom plus engine.
Man, so one of these days we should do Postal 2 Deathmatch.
My corpse is floating.
Congratulations, it's descending to the heavens. Ow.
Who the fuck you kidding? You ain't going up there.
Ain't going up there. Head down there.
Yeah, fuck you, asshole. You ain't going up there.
Mickey Rourke tells you to go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Bro,
fuck
your face is all botched. All the boxing
Hey.
matches we had.
Damn.
How about that prick's face when I show him the gut?
You know who I am.
Oh, it's all
Gabagool. Got
Pizza
too
the
much
Hut.
gabagool. Not Pizza the Hut. I got too much gabagool.
Jabba
on
the
my
Hutt
plate.
versus Pizza the Hut. Who will win in a boxing match?
You know I am. I had a voice crack.
I noticed that.
You know I am.
made by Pegus.
My father. Squisgar.
Made by these. Oh,
Yes. Is that fucking Comic Sans?
my favorite.
Man's comic.
Whenever people think of the 90s, they think of Comic Sans
Why?
in WordPad.
Why?
Nobody thinks about Comic Sans of Warpad. They think of fucking.
MS Paint and
Old.
Paint dicks.
No, it's. I heard from some people they actually have nostalgia of magazines that had like women's sportswear from like 1990 or something that they would
I
like
mean,
tap to or something. I don't know.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Nostalgia for porn is crazy. For
Nostalgia for crazy ass hairstyles too.
Yep.
It was at least interesting to look at.
I mean,
Oh yeah, definitely.
I'm more the hairstyles
God.
better, to be honest.
I kinda like the 80s hairstyles.
Yeah, they're
Yeah, I
kinda
gotta
cool.
be honest. They are.
Like, I don't know. Like,
Imagine all of us, but like imagine the server if it was a thing back in the 80s. It wasn't just like a Discord server, but like a real
We'll be
place.
playing Dungeons and Dragons, basically.
Yeah. More
Hell
so
yeah,
in the
bro.
90s.
Bro, I'm gonna be a menace if we ever did a D&D campaign
Or
together.
I probably have
Hey,
to
what?
organize like Apple Talk multiplayer sessions playing some old ass Apple Mac game like Bolo or some shit.
Apple.
I
Apple.
want apple. I want
Apple.
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 I mean, and outside of that, we probably, by the time the early 90s hit, we'll be playing, like, we're doing Street Fighter 2 tournaments.
Like arcade
Oh
machines.
hell yeah.
Well, I'm talking about consoles.
Guys, remember Street
Oh,
Fighter
yeah.
2? That was in Ready Player
No,
One.
well, I was gonna say arcade.
Fuck.
God, that movie. I remember watching that movie, Ready Player One.
Yeah, no. Oh god.
I like how it's
That-
real and you can download it right now. It's called VR Chat. and
I
there's
saw it
so
in the
many
theater when
titties
it was
there.
new.
Fuck VR chat.
That reminds me. I remember talking to my dad about old multiplayer, and he was like, you know,
Yeah.
he didn't grow up playing he didn't grow up playing Doom multiplayer. He grew up taking turns playing Doom.
Yeah, no,
Multiple
because
people.
I mean, most people didn't really have. Most people
money.
didn't have, you know, Dwango
Modems
or
and
10
Dwango,
or
internet,
whatever.
or any of that.
Yeah.
They were
Who
just
the
my
fuck
dad-
did
the
it till
computer at all,
95?
basically.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
think my dad played like he likes stealth, so I remember I saw him playing this game called like Project IGI. It's like a stealth type
Yeah.
of like it's like Splinter Cell a little bit. It's just like one
Yeah.
of those tactical games that we had on our home computer at the time.
Yo, Brooke,
Honestly,
what does he?
now that you brought up stealth games, I think I like Thief actually better than Splinter Cell.
I mean,
But then
yeah,
again, I have not visited Splinter Cell in ages though. So
I mean, Thief is an immersive stealth as opposed to Splinter Cell, which is a console stealth. You know?
I mean, apparently the funny part is that when I talked to Z about my distaste or my disinterest in stealth games back in the day, I always thought stealth games were too punishing to me. When I try to play Splinter Cell, it just wasn't for me.
I never really played Splinter Cell, so I wouldn't
But he also
know.
believes that he would think that I would like Metal Gear Solid better because it's less punishing.
Yeah, it's not as demanding.
It's also
as it is.
actually good.
Yeah, the story is good. I love Metal Gear.
I was about to say,
Okay, Brooke,
I
I
just
gotta-
bought people in the head. You've sealed the deal for me on that one.
Headache Kojingles.
I
Yeah.
was about to say, I find it fascinating that like old online systems really were there's still remnants of that shit that can be seen in certain places, like before like the World Wide Web really took off. Like the Doingo map packs still exist, and they're just like little remnant people just cobbled up on different servers.
5? Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was like, okay, I got this WAD editor, and I downloaded a bunch of WADs from my local BBS of like the most popular shit. So I'm gonna make a compilation out of it.
I thought it was cool. Like one of them just had like we had a Long Beach Dwango server. It had some little like fucking
they have rank. They what?
Some kind of like beach kind of title screen, I think, or like something else.
Yeah, no, there's plenty of regional Dwango WADs. DC Dwango.
Oh yeah.
AZ Dwango, that's Arizona. OZ Dwango, I think that's Australia. I think. Pretty sure.
I know like one regional, not Dwango, but Doom Deathmatch WAD that I'm pretty sure that most people probably know is British 10.
Yeah,
British 10
yeah.
I like a good chunk because the first level's pretty good. I like it.
Yeah, Brit 10, Brit 11. I mean, it's a whole series. I at one point I contemplated, putting the best of the entire Brit series into a single WAD, because I know there's some good stuff in the older ones that just kind of gets overlooked.
There's more. Oh wait, there's more than just Brit 10 11.
Yeah, no, there was Brit 9. It goes all the way back, I'm pretty sure.
Huh.
But there's also the DMC Dutch modem competition. We've played that one a few times here.
Did we ever attempt to play Gothic 99 or something? 'Cause I've heard
that one runs on Boom. So no.
Oh, it does. Oh.
Yeah, because that was an early adopter, and it was kind of known at the time for being a very visually complex WAD, like the most complex of its day.
I've heard it was like a case of I thought it was like usual. I thought it was the usual case of it. Oh, it looked good, but didn't play good.
I think I heard that too. I think that's probably also the case. I don't know, but I mean, people also don't really. There are people who also don't like the classic Gothics either. So I don't really know.
I actually liked Gothic.
I know. That's why we played it multiple times. Because
I wonder what's like
I like it too.
I wonder what's like some sort of like like other than Turok, some like dinosaur like multiplayer game you could play that has deathmatch in it.
I don't know about
reptilian.
deathmatch, but I know there's this dinosaur World War II team-based shooter.
Yeah, like Dino D-Day or whatever.
Yeah, I think that's what it's called. I don't
Yeah.
remember.
I remember there was one dino like fighting game called Primal Rage.
Yeah, I mean everyone knows
Yeah.
Primal Rage. Wasn't actually no Primal Rage wasn't just dinosaurs. It was really like wasn't like
I
it had
mean,
like
I
a
guess,
like a
like,
King
giant-
Kong knockoff.
Giant serpents. Oh yeah, those two characters, Blizzard and Chaos. Chaos being notorious for like acid urinating on other characters as a fatality, and that got controversy.
Notorious.
The piss. They call him the pisser.
Bad boy, John here.
John Piss.
Yo, Brooke, I gotta ask you.
I think it was kind of
Just like
funny
water.
how the game got some controversy over a golden shower fatality.
It's like it's like, did you know that that's what you do in the bathroom when you go number one? I know,
Number
crazy,
two?
right?
I think it's just the idea of peeing on someone that just like.
I mean, if you don't like it, don't play it, man.
Don't even touch it.
It's like go play something else. Go play Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Real.
Don't do that.
Yeah, leave me alone.
Stay
Go
with
away.
my
Yo,
life.
Brooke.
Get
Brooke, I
off
was
of
gonna-
my property, or I will
Stay
blow
away
your
from my
head off.
family.
I was gonna say, Brooke. So you said your dad was a fan of stealth games. Does he like Metal Gear or no?
Brooke?
No.
No.
Sorry, I was doing something.
I was gonna
like,
say.
here's the thing. He's never heard of Metal Gear in his life, though. No. I don't
So he just knows Project IGI.
No, I mean, yeah, because he wasn't much of a gamer. Like, the first console he's probably ever owned as a kid was like, Ataris and everything, like Gen X type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, the funny part is my dad did grow up with a Atari and then later the NES. He also
So
grew
not-
up with the PlayStation as well.
My dad had an Atari, and then he had a PlayStation, and that PlayStation's mine now.
Nice.
I was gonna say my uncle
And
had
he's
an
also one of
Atari.
those early adopters of the Xbox Live when it was fresh as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, he always reminisces about memories of Unreal Championship and always viewed that Halo 2 ruined Xbox Live for him a little bit.
That's funny. That's
Was it
really
because
funny.
he was trash, or was it because it took people off of Unreal Championship?
It's probably because the latter. Like, it was full of cheating and all that crap.
Other good stuff.
The Halo 2 was full of cheating, or Championship was?
Halo 2. Like, he always viewed it, before Halo 2 took off, it was always about people, like, having fun and all that crap.
I mean,
I guess it's probably because when Halo 2 came out, it got pretty competitive and at times toxic.
I guess. I don't know. I don't know a whole lot about your dad's judgment, but I don't know. I think. I mean, the competitive stuff, that was a separate playlist.
I mean,
Though, if we want to talk about
yeah.
toxic, I mean, yeah, no, this was like the first time a generation of gamers were, able to talk to each other live, and then people were like, wait, they don't know who I am. I could just say whatever I want. And because they had no discipline and no self-control, they made themselves into these insufferable people
entities.
insufferable people that you see today.
Unbelievably hilarious to witness back then.
And
I'm
plus,
not gonna lie.
on top of that, I think I recall Halo 2's got a bit of a rep for like being very exploitative compared to the original Halo. I'm talking about competitive games. Well, in a competitive sense,
you mean cheesing mechanics? You mean?
Well, kind of. Let's just say button combinations. While the first game there is some interesting shit that's hard to master. Where if you you can go as far as throwing a grenade from afar onto a certain spot, and the grenade explodes, throwing the sniper rifle onto you or something, which is crazy frick. Whereas Halo 2, it's just button combos. Like you can cancel reloading, you can fire faster than normal.
I've seen that in other games too. I mean, Counter-Strike Source had a thing where you can weapon switch to make the ops, bolt cycling faster, so you can get back to firing.
I mean, reload cancellations is one thing, I guess.
Well, it's not reload. It's not cancellation. It's animation canceling.
Oh, right, yeah.
I was gonna say though,
and the ability to throw grenades probably twice. I'm not sure if that's been a thing.
Yeah.
Hello.
I do wonder, just because this has been bothering me, was Griffball actually added later on to Halo 2, or was it something that was added while Halo 2 servers were still up?
I honestly don't.
Griffball.
Griffball, yeah, it's like
I think it's a Halo 3 thing before.
I honestly don't know.
Well,
no, Griffball was a different thing. It was more football-esque. I remember because I had Halo 4 and I had Xbox Live, and I remember hopping on the multiplayer and around the time of the Super Bowl, and they were promoting a Griffball playlist.
Yeah, it was a
remember that thing. Maybe I'm starting to remember a bit of that because Halo Reach had playlists, matchmaking playlists or something like that, and you just had those hammers.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it originated in Halo 3, but on MCC it shows a listing for, sometimes it'll show listing for Halo 2, and I'm like, how does that work?
Is it for Halo 2 Classic or Halo 2 Anniversary?
There is no Halo 2 Classic on Master Chief Collection.
Yeah, there is.
Is there?
In multiplayer, yes, there is.
Oh, in multiplayer.
Yeah.
Huh. I didn't know that. In campaign, it just forced Anniversary down your throat.
Well, I think it's because you can swap back and forth between the graphics in the campaign, but the multiplayer is two separate. They're two separate multiplayers.
Yeah. Alright, then that would make sense.
Back when the Halo Anniversary came out on 360, the multiplayer just reskinned Halo Reach. As far as I'm aware.
Well, that was Halo 1 Anniversary, if I'm correct, yeah?
Yes.
I mean, yeah. Actually, wait, Halo 1 Anniversary, didn't that just, not have multiplayer at all?
It only had multiplayer as a bit of a reskin of Halo Reach, or just an extension of Halo Reach, as far as I know. It's basically Halo Reach, but with the Halo 1 remade levels, I'm assuming.
I see.
Yeah, 343 had no idea what they're doing.
Yeah, and that legacy still rings true to today. You can't escape your foolish legacy by renaming the company. Get real.
Yeah, for sure. And here's the thing. It's obvious too because 343 never really wanted to make another Halo game. They just wanted to make their own bullshit with the Halo brand slapped on.
I mean, it's more just that they're incompetent.
Yeah. That's why they want.
They don't know what they're doing, and
Oh yeah, don't. And they won't hire.
And you can't really wish for Bungie to take it back because Bungie sucks too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they made Destiny. They
made Destiny, and then they made quote-unquote Marathon.
Oh yeah, they raped Marathon by making it more Destiny 3.
It's not really Destiny. It's really more of just its own thing that they called Marathon because they don't, they're really fucking stupid and don't, understand what it means to. They don't understand the source material. Because they as I've said a million times before, they had a Halo-sized hole in their lineup. They could have filled that Halo-sized hole in their lineup with Marathon. They could have brought Marathon back as their big linear single player and kick-ass multiplayer shooter.
But somebody wanted an
And that's
extraction.
the weird
Yeah,
part
but
too,
then
is that
then some ugly fucking chud in the boardroom, who probably has their own, you know,
Agenda.
has their own little midget fucking USB drive, you know, said, "Hey, extraction shooters are in right now. This'll boost our player engagement." And then, you know, because, you know, either everyone else surrounding him is either retarded or just
Completely out of their league, had no power.
impotent. You know, they were like, yeah, no, this. Yeah,
What's funny to me
let's do
too-
that, and what's a safe branding we can use? Oh, marathon.
Oh.
And then they made it like tangentially related to
Isn't this
marathon.
map from like the
Yeah, it's from Scourge of Armagon.
Yes.
yeah, pretty good map.
Just rip
Yeah,
it from
none of the
from
exclusive
game and
items
put
from
it
that
here.
though.
The Black Void is creepy.
It is. I thought for a second that there was like a weird texture issue with the walls.
No,
Yeah,
we are
this is
deep
like one of the most
within the
popular
void.
maps in Quake 3. Q3 DM17. Which is also like this.
the very end of you, the map that you face 0 on, right?
The longest
Oh
road.
yeah, I think I played that once or twice in multiplayer.
We've played it plenty of times. The one with the BFG 10K that has the smasher.
And also the one that I just decided to guard the BFG with like just by meleeing everyone.
Well, you can't really guard
That
it
sounds
because
very vague, actually.
yeah, that you can't. Well, okay, it's the one you. I think you're talking about a different one, Vic.
This reminds me
Because
of
I'm
this,
talking about the one that's like, you have to. It's in the void. You have to take these jump pads to get to this floating platform with the BFG.
There's also a crusher you have to be careful
Yeah, and there's a
for.
crusher, and there's like a floating like animated texture you have to shoot that will activate the crusher, so it prevents people camping the BFG 10K.
Oh, you're talking about the last turning level in Quake 3.
That's why I said the one where you face 0.
I had the the one I have in mind is like also from that episode, but like a different one.
I was gonna say
I feel like Vic could have just said the final level of Quake 3 and then I would have already gotten. Because when he said the one where the one where you get the BFG, I forget.
He said camping the BFG, which doesn't make any sense because that spot's camper proof.
Right back.
Yes, the official like the IO Quake 3 guide for service, mentions map the set of DM17 as the default map. So
I guess.
but the last time
Rift,
I
was gonna.
posted a server, people really said it's like my favorite.
My
favorite. I think okay, so I think the exits still work.
For some
reason.
I just went into the exit.
Oh, that's odd.
Wow.
I think.
Well, I didn't like this map anyways. Come on, let's go.
Well, for some reason.
Oh, it's not that bad. I like it.
It's a fine map. It's just it needs more people.
I was gonna say though,
already or not?
Rift, get this. Did you know that apparently when it was still 343 apparently, Bungie ex-Bungie employees were not allowed to be hired from there. Like they had a policy to not have Bungie employees hired there.
Yeah, no, that's really see that's how you shoot yourself in the foot. Also, why is the map not changing?
Yeah, because apparently when someone hit the exit, I think the rotation completely buggered out.
Okay, so I guess
let me go ahead and try to fix that with the console or something.
Yeah, okay. I guess next time you'll need to make sure to set the no exit parameter. So.
Yeah, I thought I set that to 1 or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's already been.
Mod.
What the heck? That's a weird bug then. Right.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is then.
All right, well let me go ahead and try to find where that's at. Oh, because apparently when someone hit the exit, it just ignores the map. It just ignores the fucking map rotation entirely.
That's
Let's go
weird.
find the fucking map we were in. Heptium. Oh yeah, the next one was supposed to be Fragtown 3.
Yeah, just set it to that.
Alright, there we go.
Oh, this fucking map. I remember this.
This looks like a. Is this the one? Is this the one I'm thinking of? That's.
Fragtown, yes.
Well, I know Fragtown, but like.
My favorite.
I mostly
love
remember
video.
Fragtown because I included footage of this in the classic gaming arena trailer.
Oh yeah. And that was something that CodeJunkie uploaded too. So I included that. Kind of like the aesthetic these maps have.
It's proto Kingpin.
Exactly.
I was gonna say this looked a lot like a map from without all the other weird stuff in the map.
Oddly enough, nobody votes for Kingpin.
Yeah,
every
nobody
time.
ever votes for Kingpin. I always put it on there just to like see, please, I want to play Kingpin, and then nobody votes for it.
Which is strange because
It's like in order for Kingpin to actually win a poll, it's like you might as well just have Kingpin and probably 2 other lackluster games sitting next to it.
Yeah. No, Yeah,
exactly.
you had to slap the co-op from Hexen in there.
else.
I noticed that I'm the only one interested in doing Shadow Warrior co-op. Like nobody said they were interested.
Exactly.
No, it's like why
It was
did we
Wang
guys,
Bang.
fellas, why did we vote for this? Why did we vote for this?
I mean, I would have been more interested if it was Wang Bang.
Yeah, but we always.
Wang Bang quite a bit.
I was just thinking about like which of the DOS games that we play have we not done in co-op, and I was like, okay, let's do Shadow Warrior because we've done Duke co-op, we've done Blood co-op. I want to do Shadow Warrior co-op.
Well, I mean, if I were to join, I probably would. It would just be, at least it'll be good for me because less players in co-op is better and more.
I guess. I don't know.
If it was, because if it was like, for example, I co-op in like maybe 6 to 8 players, it's just nothing more than just like I don't kill any enemies, everyone else beats me to the punch. This shit's like, I might as well be sitting, chatting. Why am I playing this? I don't know. But at least with 4 or less players, I think it has a better focus versus 8 players.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, dude, I was gonna say I voted for the Chasm just because I think that's a game that
I was like, why the fuck was that a thing, personally? Because I'm like, I think I attempted to see what co-op was like in Chasm, and the first thing I saw was no co-op specific spawn points.
Yeah, I didn't know that. When I put that on there, I just assumed that there was co-op spawn points because that's like kind of the expectation for co-op. But
I know
apparently not.
recently,
So
like-
I guess don't vote for Chasm.
Yeah, what could have been done? Like I've been trying to do something similar too. After the whole Chaser event almost went to shit.
What happened with
Apparently,
Chaser?
well, we almost believed that the event was going to be a total flop because what I didn't expect to happen was a CD key check to cause people not being able to join, and it's like similar to the Gore Ultimate Soldier situation. What saved the event was I hosted the server under LAN and not public, like an internet server, and everybody else joined in all fine and dandy.
Yeah, no.
So I said to myself, next time I get suggestions to try a game, I need to test it first before I put it in a poll.
Yeah, no. I mean, honestly, when I think about a game, I kind of. I mean, usually I'll check like PC Gaming Wiki to see what needs to be done.
Right.
And then, maybe look up, what it takes to do a dedicated server.
Dedicated server. You're my heart. You're my soul.
But also, it's like,
wherever I go.
I know Sandy has like suggested like other games that I've never tried before, so I said to myself,
Or Slavjank.
in order for me to be confident that the event's not going to go to shit, I probably need to test those games that were suggested
yeah.
before putting them in the poll.
Yeah.
That's what you gotta do.
Instead of just going about it blind.
Yeah.
Does Mortar have a multiplayer?
Yeah, it does. We played it
great.
like at my server like
Yeah.
I don't know how long ago, but
Because
it might
Rift
have
does not want to do it here. That's the thing. We played it
I
at his
mean,
place, not this place.
Oh.
I'm joking.
Well, I mean, let's see. I mean, honestly, I haven't really shown much. What's the netcode like on that anyway? Is it any good?
Decent. It's not bad.
It's okay. It's not the best.
I'm a bit
Okay.
done with Quake for the
I mean, I do expect some people like. I mean, I know Demon said something about version we were playing might be a bit older than what he got, from my understanding. So I'll have to see if I can get that, test that version, and see if it's any better.
That's weird. Was there like a newer version and not like a patch for it or something?
It might be related. It was probably a censored German version that apparently had more like updates than what we got.
That's weird. That's so weird. Because it's like, that makes me wonder if you can like de-censor it or something.
I don't know. I mean, sadly, I found out there's probably not any custom content to be made.
I mean, is there even a level editor?
Nope, not that I know of.
Well, there you go.
You know, I do.
It's one of those games where you're just stuck with stock levels. Like Czar,
Yeah.
for example, is also one of those games too.
I mean, it's slop jank.
I mean,
Slop
are you
jank.
talking about Mortar? Because Mortar does
Yes.
have a level editor from what I've heard, but the way it works
did?
is that if you
Really?
try to, while editing a level, the enemies in the level that you're editing can actually kill you, so or something like that.
Huh.
So,
You know what's a piece of shit editor that's very jank? It's gotta be, or not jank, but was a bitch to set up really would be Gore Ultimate Soldier's editor. That is a piece of shit to set
I
up
guess it's kinda
and
like
maybe
the
work with.
build engine editor, which, or like, you know, the Serious Sam editor, which uses the
Serious
engine
Sam
itself.
editor is a weird one.
It's weird,
But Build
yeah.
Engine is more of the lines of it's intimidating, somewhat sturdy.
it's antiquated.
Well,
It
what
is
I meant to use the
it's
engine of the game
antiquated,
itself
and
to
the
edit
original
the
build
levels.
editor didn't even have an undo button.
Yeah,
No, it did
that
not.
was a thing even back then. It was a good thing now that we got, modern build editors like Mapster with undoing and also
Yeah, we had to
Map
push
edit.
for undo, which is like
for
insane to
X-Map
me.
edit, yeah.
Yeah, which is insane to me that wasn't something that they added sooner.
And what's
That's
crazy is
baffling.
that X-Map edit came out right after, editors like Mapster 32 had an undoing functionality.
Well, I mean, X-Map Edit's based on Blood's map edit, not on Mapster, is it?
Mapster is based on build, whereas X-Map edit's obviously, by its name, based on map edit.
Uh-huh.
And map edit is more of like somewhat of a fork of build of the build editor.
Yeah.
And apparently, yeah, that's weird that they just didn't look at Mapster 32 and just implement an undo button. And I had to bring that up myself.
Yeah, I mean,
Imagine
I
if
guess
Blood
it's
had an
'cause,
editor like Unreal.
like Unreal. I mean, I think that would.
That'd be weird.
I think that would. Well, I mean, Blood isn't even a fully 3D game,
Yeah.
so.
But if it had like some sort of like semi kind of like Unreal editor, but would help
I mean,
a
to
lot.
be fair, like,
That
I've
kind of
grown
way.
to realize that depending on who you are, I mean, some people probably wouldn't mind going through learning the steep learning curve of build.
Yeah.
But also, I'm also one of those people that I have found that mapping for Quake is more messy and somewhat semi-difficult than comparing myself to just making, like... What I'm trying to say is that making a Quake level, based on personal experience, felt a bit more difficult than making an Unreal level on Unreal
Yeah.
Editor.
It comes down
Primarily
to
because of its CSG methods, rather than brush building.
Yeah, it comes down to what you're already used to, because it's like I tried Quake editing
because I wanted to remake Campgrounds, and then my dumbass found out, oh, someone already did remake Campgrounds, so then I stopped doing that, and then I never really touched Trench Room again because I never felt the need to.
I made a couple levels previously, but it's more like I remember trying to remake Tundra into Quake, and it was so fucking messy and discouraging that I just dropped it entirely.
I mean, surprisingly, I got real used to using Trench Broom. I'm just quite surprised a lot of people don't really like using it.
I think in theory, Trench Broom is the easier editor to pick up. But if you're already used to Unreal Editor and that style of editor, then you might have a hard time adjusting.
Yeah,
I'm fine with both. I mean, I like stuff that are more easier. I mean, hell, using Trench Broom is somewhat more easier than Unreal Edit. Not that Unreal Edit is difficult, but
that's kind of why you have.
I feel like to me they have more like it's an editor like Unreal Editor may be hard for some people because it has a different workflow approach versus Quake with the Trench Broom and all.
Yeah,
so it all boils down to adapting to certain workflows to make levels without problems.
I mean, you could always try using one of those old editors that might feel a little bit like Worldcraft.
There's also Dark Radiant
Quake Ed
what sucks that I would say about Trench Room would be the experimental support for games like Quake 3 and Half-Life. Sometimes people
if I were to get the Quake 3 mapping, I think the best scenario people would obviously Radiant. And I've heard when I tried Radiant, I was like kind of discouraged.
Yeah, I mean, I felt the same way because there is so much shit you could do with the whole thing. It was designed in a way where all of the random shit you could do was all in the UI. Every button you press was all
like nothing was collapsed. Everything was just there. Sensory overload.
A little bit.
It's kind of like a sensory overload type.
Yeah. I mean, I think you can kind of because let's see, Radiant. Was Radiant made? Like, who made Radiant?
I don't know, but it's
probably the people. I think Quake 3 also had used Radiant for their levels.
Yeah.
So it used Radiant.
Yeah, because Radiant's kind of like it's like a kind of more workable version compared to the original. It's based off of the original editor they had for Quake 3 and Doom 3, so they had to kind of re-implement some of the stuff they did from the original and make a more smoother version of it, which is what Dark Radiant is.
Dark Radiant?
Yeah. It's based off of because the UI kind of looks similar and akin to Quake 3 and Doom 3.
Oh, right.
Built-in editor, yeah. But honestly, I feel like the only good thing you could... I mean, I don't really like working with Dark Radiant. I would rather prefer, like, using something like a forked version of Trench Broom for FTEQW 4. But there is one that does that, but it's, like, for BFG edition. I mean, you can make maps for it, but I don't know.
I feel like Trench Room has to be doing something right because there's so many Quake 1 mods.
Yeah.
All the time.
It's overloaded.
All the time. So I feel like
it's probably the proper documentation and guidance.
Yeah. Like hell, I got started off of it because of a fucking YouTube tutorial that Dump Truck DS put up, and it's way easy to follow.
I think I watched that too when I was getting started.
Even I have to credit Dump Truck for like giving me some bit of knowledge on how to work Trench Room.
Yeah, that guy is good.
He is the fountain of information.
Yeah.
The quintessential fountain of information for
I guess if I were
modding.
to do like mapping, if I were to do more mapping tutorials, I probably would have done something like more like Unreal Editor tutorials or something. Because I've been getting more and more familiar with Unreal
There's
Editor.
So back in the day, like I know back in the day I learned that there was like these like so you ever heard of Buzz 3D? Yeah, so I remember like Buzz 3D, these guys used to be active in the modding scene for a lot of older games, and
I do want to interject a little bit because I forgot one detail. When I say about being familiar with Unreal Editor, I'm talking Unreal Editor like 2.0 or something.
Like I mean,
where if I were to use Unreal Editor like the OG Unreal Editor, I probably stopped using it.
When did 2.0 come out?
I think right after like I think sometime after the release of Unreal Tournament, various patches
Okay.
came out, and then they
Yeah.
started releasing this new Unreal editor. Because that was something they were planning to replace after the release of Unreal.
Yeah.
Because the original Unreal editor is just nothing more than just like the engine, but wrapped around a GUI made in Visual Basic, and they wanted to rewrite that so it's more C++.
Yeah. More friendlier, I guess. But yeah, so like these like sites and these communities like Buzz3D, they actually they were pretty big, I heard, because they actually did create videos for people who are new to modding. They made playlists of how to use Unreal Script, how to create a matinee cutscene and like later Unreal editors like Unreal 04's editor. They've also made like quite a lot of decent shit for like Unreal 1 to Unreal something, and then like a lot of those videos are like gone, but there's still like a big playlist of these like old tutorials, and they're pretty clean too. Like given the fact it's like 640 by 8, like the old dimensions of like the when it was
640
recorded.
by 480.
Yeah, and then like they still, I mean, they do a good job of covering everything. I remember.
Dizzy.
They're real nice.
It's definitely a lot of verticality.
Yeah, this map
but
is
like-
super trippy.
Yeah,
Trippy, I know, right?
Or if I dipped this early, I would
like
just kind of.
all the
not do
geometry
other
is like,
stuff.
up at,
It's really cool looking. I love this.
It
map.
is. I was gonna say, I was thinking to myself, I kind of wanna like get into build engine map building.
I mean that's
For build
Before
engine
then.
mapping, I guess
if you're willing to put, if you're willing to put in the time and
Yeah.
to like learn the editor, then
I
go
mean-
ahead.
It wouldn't be a bad idea to make like a mashup of the N64, like a mashup of Hollywood Holocaust, where it's the N64 version mixed up with
Apparently, I want to give you something interesting about mapping. Maybe this might apply to build mapping as well. I've been studying about workflows that people were doing. Like, I mean, I've heard like Monolith, for example, the level designers. What they did is even 3D Realm's done this before. They would make certain areas as separate maps, and then recycle a bunch of other areas to form one complete map. And I've noticed that happen not only with Blood, but also Duke. Certain areas of Flame Duke were also recycled into what would become various levels of Duke 3D. So, I could theoretically take whatever, like, I've created, but did not release, and it just takes some of the areas into form into another new level with newly created areas. So, if I were you, start getting started, I'd start by, like, studying the stock levels and maybe make areas that don't release them right away, of course.
I mean the idea, and I guess Carmack kind of talked about this when he did his little Quake thing, yesterday, or whenever. It's really, it has to both look